if you compare being an illustrator to being an actor, right? When you're an actor, you're going out and you're auditioning, and you are there in the room saying, I want this. And you know, either at the moment or the fact that you just never get a call back, that those people said, no, I don't like what you're putting down. I noticed as an illustrator, and this is a virtue of postcards, I kind of set myself up for only ever getting the yeses. So like I would send out those, 500 postcards. As Lee mentioned, easily 480 of them immediately went into the trash. But 20 of them, kind of stayed. Maybe they went into a file folder, and maybe 2 or 3 of them actually resulted in a call. And one of the things that I realized about that is I set myself up only to get the yeses. So all the no's I never felt, or they never directly impacted me. I wasn't getting no over and over again. I was only getting 1 or 2 yeses. And I got to say, especially in the early years, I don't know if I could have been an actor. You know what I mean? I don't think I could take that level of rejection that early on in my career. Whereas because of the way that the promotion happens now, and now I wonder if that's a little different. We don't need to go too deep into this. I wonder if it's different with the social media, because you do get a lot of that immediate, you watch other people get thousands of likes and you get 4. I wonder if there is, if that's what this particular questioner is addressing a little bit. And how the industry has changed and the way that illustrators promote themselves.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, social media is so disproportionate. Sure. I mean, there's some great illustrators that I see that they got 45 likes and they're famous. They've done a ton of commercial work and they got 45 likes, and I'm like, that makes me feel better. It's not on some kind of predictable metric on who's going to get all the likes.
Yeah, because the algorithm is very picky and choosy about who it shows an image to, right? So that same artwork, if it was showed to 1 million people, would garner, proportionately more likes. And it's just that if only 45 people liked, here's what I've found. If, all things being equal, all art being good, okay, about 10% of the people who see it will actually double tap and give it a like. And then about 10% of the likes will actually make a comment, And so it's it's just people are so busy and there's so much out there. My advice actually to any artist who's trying to build a following or find community is sure, stay on social media, post on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. But I would start looking for smaller communities like art forums. I know they're old school, but the SVS Art Forum, it's the small community where your work can really shine among, 1,000 people that are on there in and out from week to week, right? Mm-hmm. And it's a great place to make friends, to get good feedback on your work, to improve yourself. Discord is another big thing. Just go search for art discords, and those, find one that has 1,000 people on it or 500 people and start posting your work on there and being a part of that community and commenting and helping people with their work. And that, I think, is much better for self-esteem, for improving your work, for being more consistent in creating work than it would be to just throw your stuff out on Instagram. Think of Instagram as New York City.
I ask you a question about Instagram. This kind of goes. What was that social media documentary thing that came out about 2 months ago that everybody was all over?
Yeah, the social
dilemma on Netflix.
Dilemma.
Right?
Social dilemma. So there was something that happened in that they were mentioning, and that sort of happens to illustrators, I guess. When you post an image, and all of a sudden it's not tracking to get the likes that whatever that number is. I mean, Jake's exponentially more than probably David and I. But if it's just not tracking, do you get nervous about it? Does it make you insecure about that image? Maybe that one's not as good as the rest of them. Should I pull it?
Oh God, I deal with that. Yeah.
Do you really?
Pull it?
There's been times where I will delete it and post at a better time of day where I know
That's
maybe more people are
interesting.
on there and stuff.
I
Yeah.
like it. Blame the time of day, not the artwork. That's a good defense mechanism.